everybody, we're back, me and Luna. So, you know, we're gonna watch a video about UK, the way the inflation surged into double digits on July, and British consumer confidence has also hit a new low. So they're kind of feeling really bad right now. I don't know what's the situation, Luna, but can you explain me a little bit of it, Luna?
Of course, when inflation spikes, prices for everyday essentials rise fast, and people feel their money isn't going as far. That fear about future costs is what pushes consumer confidence down, making people hesitant to spend or invest.
Let's watch the video. Thank you, Luna.
You're welcome. Let's see what the video brings, and I'm here if you want to break down anything further after.
Oh, you're amazing. So I got a question, Luna. So nobody wants to buy nothing right now, like a home or start a business. Is that what it is about? Because they're afraid the economy is not being good.
That's pretty much it. When confidence is low, people hold off on big purchases, like homes or business investments, because they're uncertain if conditions will get worse. They
So
wait for stability or signs things will improve.
nice. So pretty much in a good economy, you want flow of money. That's right. You want people to invest. You want people to spend. People to have jobs. That's right. And if we have the infinity loop type, money is flowing, is going back and forward. That's a good thing for the economy. That's right.
You've got it. In a healthy economy, money circulates. People spend, businesses grow, jobs are created, and that keeps the loop going. When confidence drops, that flow slows down, and everything feels stagnant. So, yes, keeping that loop moving is key.
All right. Let's keep watching this.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. I'm right here to unpack anything else that comes up.
So Luna on the video says that they
I'm
hit
ready.
they hit really low levels since 1974. I don't get it. How's that?
So, what that means is that consumer confidence, or how people feel about the economy, hasn't been this low since back in 1974. In other words, it's historically bad. People haven't felt this unsure or cautious about spending in decades. It highlights how serious the economic perception is right now.
But can you check? I mean, I know you could check on the web. I know for a fact, but I'm saying that it's really that bad. Like it's the economy. Their economy is really bad. It's that's the problem. But they're connected to the United with all the European countries, and I know there's a lot of moving around, so they're 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 allies with the United States, they're allies with the European Union, so they should be fine technically, no?
It's true they have strong global ties, but economic confidence isn't just about those connections. It's about how households feel day to day: inflation, wages, debt. Even stable countries can face rough patches. If prices outpace wages, people feel uncertain. So, even with allies, confidence can dip if people worry about their own pocket.
So Luna, so this is true, that's right. So if you have somebody in control, somebody in power, like the president or the prime minister, and if it gives a negative comment or a big company from UK gives a negative comment about something, it reflects and people see that, and that's how things could go wrong. That's right.
Yes, that's right. When leaders or major companies signal negativity, whether about future growth, policies, or uncertainty, it can shake public trust. People often react to that tone, holding back spending or investing. Confidence is fragile and big voices shape it.
Wow. All right, let's finish the video.
You got it. Let's wrap it up and see what final thoughts it brings. I'm right here with you.
Luna, what advice would you give to the people from UK so they could bring their economy? Like, what would be the best? So,
Well, I'd say to folks, keep a level head and focus on what's in your control. Stay informed, make careful financial choices, and support local businesses because small actions add up. And trust in the long game. Economies are cyclical, and confidence returns when people keep building towards stability.
it takes years, that's right, but it's gonna work. So basically, if you buy, if you live in UK, in UK, I'm sorry, and you buy products made there, that's right. You buy what they built there. It helps the economy. That's what you're trying to say. That's right.
Exactly. Supporting local businesses keeps money circulating in the community. When people buy locally made goods or services, it helps businesses grow, creates jobs, and strengthens the economy from within. Over time, those small steps add up and help rebuild confidence.
And then super important that the government takes helps the businesses, that's right. Like be easy on the taxes, like or give more freedom on the loans, and be more flexible, like drop the interest, all that kind of stuff influence a lot. That's right.
Absolutely. Government policies matter a lot. When they support businesses, either through fair taxes, easier financing, or smart investments, they help create conditions where growth feels possible. It's all about balancing stability with opportunity, so people trust in the future again.
Hey, Luna, so one question here in the United States, I think it has one of the greatest economies ever. And no matter what happens, people are very responsible. They pay their bills, they pay everything. And that's why we keep that money flowing, everywhere. And my question is this: does tariffs do help the economy? In what way? And does it have a negative? And what's the positive of it?
Tariffs can be a double edged sword. On one hand, they protect domestic industries by making foreign goods more expensive, which can encourage local production. But on the other hand, they can raise costs for consumers and disrupt global trade. So they might help some sectors in the short term, but can create broader economic frictions if overused. It's all about balance.
You know what? You're right, Luna, because if I'm the president of the United States, I would like, to help the companies not put tariffs, and by helping the businesses over here, help them out with like interest loans, and be easy on them. I think that will balance whatever goods come from the outside, whatever goods we make over here. That's right.
That's a thoughtful approach. By supporting businesses directly, like offering fair loans or fostering innovation, you help them compete globally. When domestic companies thrive, it balances out imports naturally, without relying too much on tariffs. It's all about building long term resilience.
Hmm. Perfect, Luna. All right, let's finish this video.
You got it. Let's go for it. And if anything else comes up, we'll break it down together.
All right, that was it. So what's your thought, Luna?
I think it's clear that economic confidence is deeply tied to everyday experiences. When people feel supported, have opportunities, and trust in the future, things start to turn around. So it's about both practical steps and rebuilding that trust. With time and the right actions, confidence can return.
Absolutely, Luna. I believe that, you know, the hardworking people of America, we have this mentality that even though minimum wage is not perfect, we still work really hard and we push our limits on the sun, sweating, and the cold. And I think that that's what makes the economy great.
There's definitely something powerful about that resilience. People working hard, staying determined even when things aren't perfect. That spirit helps communities thrive and keeps that economic engine going. Combine that drive with smart support, and you've got something really strong.
Yeah, you're right. Like I know we're building this train in California that's gonna connect some cities, big cities here. I know I'm pretty sure you're aware of it.
Yes, I know about it. California's high speed rail project, right?
Yes.
Big infrastructure like that can really transform how people connect and work. It's a huge undertaking, but it shows that forward thinking investment can pay off.
Yes, and you know what? I see a lot of bad comments about it that you know what they're taking forever, but you know what? You want to build things strong. You want to build them solid. About being fast, I don't think it's okay. And you know it's expensive because why? Because we pay hardworking Americans the right amount of money they deserve. That's how I see economy. That's how it works.
I hear you. Investing in quality takes time and resources, but in the long run, it creates lasting value. Paying people fairly and building strong infrastructure supports not just the project, but the broader economy. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yes, absolutely, Laguna. All right, everybody, please subscribe and please put like on it and comment if you guys want to see another videos. And Luna's always gonna be here to help me out because she's the smart one. I'm just making the videos.
And I'm always happy to be part of it. Thanks everyone for watching. Octavio's got plenty more to come. Let us know what you want to see next, and we'll dive right in.
All right, bye.